Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more Elden Ring. It is currently Wednesday night. Um, so yeah, I just streamed this game 3 nights ago on Sunday. Last night I didn't stream. It would have been Diablo 4 actually, because I think just last week I streamed to Diablo 4 on Tuesday night for the first time in like almost a year. Basically decided to take Baldur's Gate 3 off the schedule for now and stream Diablo instead on Tuesdays. But last night I was just kind of tired, didn't really feel like streaming, so just decided to skip the stream last night. But I'm still planning on streaming Diablo, so we'll maybe play it next week. We'll see. Comp, welcome to the stream. You took Siege off yet? I haven't. Siege is still on the stream schedule for Friday nights. Pretty sure I just streamed Siege last week, so should be streaming it again in like 2 nights. I think the last few weeks actually I've been streaming Siege on Fridays. We've had some people on lately as well, like a few more people to play with. So yeah, I'm down with Siege. I'm not back into it off camera or anything, but I plan to keep streaming it each week. You got a new group chat? No, not for Siege. I was just looking at the Siege group tonight actually before I started this stream. I saw that people were messaging in it. There was someone new in the group, I don't know who. But I think he was having an argument with Snowflake or something about, I don't know, something to do with the ranked. Anyways, no new group chat or anything, Comp. It's still the same one. Pretty sure you're still in it. Last time we played wasn't that long ago, I think. So if you're on in 2 nights, I should be streaming Siege again on Friday. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they were arguing about, but it's whatever. Anyways, let me pull up the stream here on my phone. So yeah, I didn't stream last night, just took a break. Should be streaming Diablo again next week, we'll see. My birthday is coming up soon, and I'm probably going to be getting some new games. Also with Doom, we have a new Doom game coming out, The Dark Ages, which I want to pre-order and maybe stream that the night that the new game drops. And I'm still playing Doom Eternal, so I have to kind of navigate streaming both Doom Eternal and Doom the Dark Ages in the same week. Other than that, tonight we're just chilling, playing Elden Ring. My last stream would have been Motorfest 2 nights ago on Monday. And yeah. Comp says you don't play that new car game. What new car game? Motorfest? Because Motorfest I just streamed 2 nights ago. Are you talking about a different racing game? Like Forza? Which Forza Horizon 5 is older than the Crew Motorfest, but they just recently added it to PlayStation. I've said that I don't want to buy that on PlayStation because I already bought that game on my laptop. Yeah, I bought Forza on Steam when it came out, like almost like 4 years ago. So I don't want to have to rebuy it on PlayStation. Someone was telling me that I might be able to sign into it or something and get the game on my PlayStation, but I'm thinking they were guessing that and they didn't actually know it for a fact. Because I don't even know how I would get the Forza app on my PlayStation to begin with, unless there's like a code that I could put into the PlayStation Store. But I doubt that the Steam copy of Forza Horizon 5 would provide me with that, like on my laptop, which I haven't even played it in years, so I don't know. I see everyone playing it. That's weird. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of people playing Forza at all, actually. I didn't even hear that it was coming to PlayStation. I literally just randomly saw it. on the PlayStation Store it said like, oh, Forza Horizon 5 is coming soon to PlayStation, and I was like, what? Because Forza has always been Xbox exclusive. It's always been Microsoft's thing. So it's on PC too, of course, Windows. But Forza has always kind of been like an Xbox only thing, and now it's on PlayStation. So Comp said better get moving though. You got 4 views. Yeah, we're getting some people hopping in for the Elden Ring tonight. Xbox falling off. That's true. I think PlayStation's always been kind of beating Xbox, but I think lately the gap is widening. Lately, Xbox is getting less popular, and PlayStation's just getting more popular, I guess. Anyways, you are right. We do got to start doing stuff here because Elden Ring is like an open world type game. It's like anything you do in this game, you're doing on your own, you know. So whenever I stream this game and we have a lot of people in chat or whatever, or even just one person that I'm talking to, I do, it's harder for me to make progress and stuff while I'm talking because it's not like I have good time to, I'm not sure how to explain it really. When I'm playing Siege, for example, it's like when the game is on, the game is on, but in between rounds, there's always good opportunities for me to read chat. With Elden Ring, it's like I can just put down my controller and read chat whenever I want, and that means that I'm not actually making progress in the game, at least quickly. I think it was like last week I did a stream on this game where I was talking with Swift in chat and I made like very little progress, but that was kind of a bad stream to begin with because of some other issues we had. Anyways, my last stream on this game, which was on Sunday night, I got all my runes back. So I have a bunch more actually because we came to these um, crystal tunnels or whatever this dungeon is called. I killed a boss here, got a bunch of runes. Last stream I started with doing a bit of a rune farm because I wanted to get my runes back that I lost on the last Elden Ring stream before that. So when I streamed this game a week ago on Wednesday, things went badly. I lost a lot of runes, I was pretty mad about it, and then just last stream on Sunday night, I got the runes back, doing an exploit basically. Got just enough runes to level up, and then I came back to the swamp here, which is called Aeonia, and I was trying to find this specific item I need to move on with Celia, but I was not able to find that. So I think I ended up looking it up like online. And yeah, it's the boss. There's a boss here at Aeonia who is too strong for me right now. Forgot his name, like Commander O'Neill. So Commander O'Neill is right here on the map. And supposedly when you kill him, he drops something that you need to give to Sage Gowry, who's an NPC. And then you'll be able to continue with the rest of the stuff you can do in Celia, I guess. That's what I'm assuming happens. Basically, the boss is too strong right now, so we're going to need to come back to him later. And then, yeah, after I looked that up, I guess I decided to come back to the Celia Crystal Tunnel, which is actually a dungeon I completed a long time ago, but I had never beat the boss. And just last stream, at the end of the stream, I took out the boss. That was kind of something I wanted to do at the end, so definitely made better progress on my last Elden Ring stream than the one from 2 streams ago that I did last week. That stream wasn't as good. Last stream on Sunday wasn't too bad. We made some progress. We did some stuff. Took out a boss. And then I was hoping that this dungeon might have kind of like an exit, like here or something. But it does not. There's only one entrance to the dungeon here. The rest of this is kind of like up on a cliff, so you can't really get up from here. I know there's an Everjail over here, so I can't really access the stuff up here. And we're pretty much done with Celia and Aeonia for now. I killed that invader NPC that caused me to lose all the runes in the first place. And yeah, I looked it up. The item that we need, I need to get from a boss. So in the future at some point, I don't know when, we will come back to Celia. Hopefully in the near future, if I feel like we're making some good progress in terms of making my character stronger, weapon upgrades, maybe more, level ups into vigor and stuff, more health. Um, yeah, eventually we will come back. I will kill Commander O'Neill, and then I will get I think it's called like the unalloyed gold needle or something like that. I'll bring that to Sage Gowry, and then he will open up the secrets of Celia to me, which I think are just all the locked doors. And then we can move on. For now, without killing the boss, we're done with Aeonia and Celia, so we're gonna move on. And I'm pretty sure last stream I said I wanted to go kind of back up here. Because I've been up here, obviously I have these points of grace, but I haven't, like especially like over here, I haven't really explored anything. I've been in this building, the Bestial Sanctum, to speak with Garank, the Beast Clergyman. Other than that, nothing. Like, no exploring up here. Only been up here for that exploit to get runes, which is Lens Rise. So, yeah, I know I've been around here, starting area of Caelid, where it connects to Limgrave. I've now been all around Aeonia. We've been down here as well. I know we're going to come back here at the end of my adventures in Caelid. We'll come back to this castle, which I believe is where the boss is, Radon. So tonight, I haven't really been around here. There's some sort of fairly large building there. And we have this Everjail too, which I wouldn't mind checking out. So maybe I'll fast travel to like this Dragon Barrow West. And have I really been around here? When I first came to Caelid, at least when I first like fully committed to Caelid, I think I started back here, like the Smoldering Church, which was my first Caelid grace. And then we kind of just went along this path. So we could try going this way. This is one of those towers, I think, that you go to after you kill the boss, and you can activate their Grey Rune or whatever. So I don't even know. We probably want to go there later. So I don't think I really need to go back here. Like, I think we've been all around this area. But maybe not too much around here. And then, yeah, this is the Deep Sea Opera Well. This is where you exit the well that you enter all the way back in the Mistwood, the Sea Opera River, which is a whole area that I did before we've committed to Caelid. So before Caelid, we were doing this, the Sea Opera River. Now I'm done with it, basically, so let's go here. Dragon Barrow West. This is the Divine Tower of Caelid. Okay, I've been here, but I haven't actually been able to use this Divine Tower, because you use these after you get a Grey Rune, which I would get from killing Radon. Obviously, I haven't fought him yet, so I don't actually need this tower yet, but I have the Point of Grace there. I think I remember exploring it. So we're gonna go here. Dragon Barrow West. We can check out this side. I don't know what this little building is there. And then we'll go this way. I'm thinking all around here, above Celia, is kind of unexplored. And then eventually we'll get all the way up here, and then maybe do all this on the east side of Caelid. We still have a lot more to see here. I'd say I'm only halfway explored through Caelid. A lot more to see. Alright, checking up on chat. Fateh Gill, welcome to the stream. If I don't ever watch your streams again, assume I died because of the war going on of India and Pakistan. Interesting that you bring that up, Fateh. I was just hearing about that. I think I first saw something about it yesterday, and then I was actually watching some videos on YouTube and stuff, like news, and then I was talking about it with my dad. You can try Ghost of Recorn. It's pretty good. I think it's your taste. Ghost of Recorn? Did you mean to say Ghost Recon? I've played Ghost Recon. I've played Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint. which Ghost Recon Breakpoint came out like almost 6 years ago, I think. That game didn't do too well. A lot of people didn't like it as much as Wildlands. I also think it wasn't as good as Wildlands, but it was okay. I remember playing that on my old channel. I don't think I've played any Ghost Recon on this channel. Ghost of Tsushima is Japanese history, pretty good. Yeah, I know Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, Breakpoint, I forgot name. Okay, so you were talking about Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon, not to be mistaken with Ghost of Tsushima, which is a samurai game. Um, which I haven't played that actually, but I've heard good things. Well, I played a certain version of it. There was like an online version of Ghost of Tsushima, which was I think I got it for free on PS Plus. I remember doing a video or something on it. I think I actually have a video on this channel on Ghost of Tsushima, but it was like a demo or something. I'm not really sure. It wasn't the full game. JMP, welcome to the stream. Wildlands was kind of fun. Yeah, I definitely remember liking Wildlands, which came out in 2017. I think I got it like early 2018. I remember doing videos on Wildlands on my old channel. My old channel that I had just, until the end of 2020 before I made this channel. So yeah, I played Breakpoint and Wildlands on my old channel. I haven't played a Ghost Recon game in a long time now. And yeah, about the India and Pakistan thing. From what I know, it's pretty crazy. Apparently, some bomb went off in India, and India blamed it on Pakistan, but Pakistan like denied it or whatever. So I don't know if there's evidence that Pakistan did that or not. But then India retaliated by bombing Pakistan, and then apparently Pakistan now retaliated on India and blew up some of their planes or something. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy. We already have two major wars going on. I guess we're gonna have a third now. All these wars might escalate into World War III. JMP said Indian 9/11. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how big that initial bombing was in India, but apparently it was a bunch of civilians or something that got blown up. I don't know. I don't know if it was quite on the scale of 9/11, but I'm sure it was quite bad. Anyways, I don't recognize this point of grace, so apparently I've been here, but I'm gonna need to look around a little bit because I don't really know where I am. Looks like Caled, obviously. You know what? This might have been like a point of grace that I went to and then like turned around here. This might have been kind of like a checkpoint for me. Down this path that I'm looking down right now. This comes from like down here, which is like a ravine or whatever. It's where the deep Siofra well is. I remember this elevator or whatever for the well. It came up like in a ravine. Yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, so I'm gonna try turning around and going this way. I maybe haven't actually been this direction from this path. Because I have this tower here, but I don't have anything on this side or here as well. This is kind of like in the middle of Caled, and I don't have any grace or anything here, so I maybe have not gone through this this path before, which could be cool because it's cool seeing stuff that you haven't seen yet. So I think we might be exploring a new area here. It's also just got all gloomy in game. JMP says, been waiting for the third episode for a while now. Been too long since 2. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Third episode? Are you talking about the like the 2 towers in 9/11? Because technically there actually was more than 2 episodes, if that's the word you're using. It wasn't just the Twin Towers that got attacked. Oh, of World Wars. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Episode 3 of World Wars. Yeah. I feel like there's always been an ongoing threat of World War 3. Just anytime something bad happens, any sort of conflict between countries, everyone's just like, oh, this is going to be World War 3. So nothing's brought upon it yet, but I don't know. We now have, if Pakistan and India fully go to war, then we now have 3 major wars going on at a time internationally. So you never know. Maybe we will finally bring the world to World War 3, which a lot of people say will be the destruction of mankind. I don't doubt it. Anyways, let's try going to the left. We're gonna go here first. We're gonna see what this little building is. And whatever else is up here. I'll probably get on the horse. We'll check it out. The Shattering, but IRL. Yeah, that's a funny reference actually, because the Shattering is like the background lore in Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring used to be a beautiful fantasy land, and now it's well, now it looks like this. This game is very dark. It's dark fantasy, but supposedly it wasn't always this way. It's been shattered. It's been tarnished. Also, I think I've said this before on stream, but I heard that George R.R. Martin, he's the author of the books that inspired the Game of Thrones. Apparently, like the developer of Elden Ring got George R.R. Martin to write like a a fantasy world for Elden Ring, and then I forgot his name. I think it's like Miyazaki or something. He's like the main guy at FromSoft. Apparently, he like wrote over George R.R. Martin's writings. God, I didn't block that properly. Anyways, yeah, apparently Miyazaki destroyed the original story and made it how it is now. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, whatever just happened in there, I was not expecting that. I don't know why this dog is so much stronger than the other ones. Looked like a normal one to me. Normally I can like 3-shot those guys. I did like barely any damage to him, and he 2-shotted me. That was really weird. I don't know why he was so strong. We'll try that again. As far as I know, that was a normal dog, and maybe this area of Caelid that I'm getting into is supposed to be stronger than like, everything else we've been doing. But this dog is literally like at least 5 times stronger than a normal one, so that doesn't make sense. I'm not sure why he was so powerful. Venom Z, welcome to the stream. Pakistani ministers said clearly that they did the phlegmatic attack. You corrected it. Pahelgam? Pahelgam? Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know what Pahelgam or... almost looks like phlegm. You said phlegmatic attack. Pretty sure that's like close to how phlegm is spelled. Which phlegm is like mucus that comes out of your mouth. Venom Z said you're pronouncing it right. Pahelgam. Is that it then? We'll assume so. JMP said, you can definitely see influence from both writers. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Because I haven't read any of the Game of Thrones books, but I've seen the show, obviously, and it's not exactly, a bright, happy fantasy. It's not dark fantasy like Elden Ring is, but there's certainly dark aspects to at least Game of Thrones as a TV show. So yeah, I think it's cool that two fantasy writers came together to make the story of this game. Erica, welcome to the stream. Make your stream visually unforgettable. Let's collab. Add me on Discord. Erica145. Okay, I have Discord, but I haven't used it in like over a year. Also, I'm assuming you're just trying to advertise something, which I'm not really looking for. Whoops. Just accidentally dropped my phone. And it slammed into this table that I use that's made of metal, and that was kind of loud because it's 6 a.m. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna go turn off the lights because you know how I look all yellow right now? It's because the lights are on in the room next to me, so I need to turn those off. There we go. Okay, it's very dark now, but this is what happens because I'm always streaming so late. You know, the sun starts coming up, and then it makes the actual lights in my house look really weird, so it's usually better if we're just in the dark. Makes sense for this game too, especially this area of Caelid. I don't know why it keeps like raining here. Is it supposed to be like raining or snowing? It kind of looks like hail. You know, like pieces of ice that rain down when it's really cold. That's what it looks like. We have hail in Canada, so I'd know. Anyways, let's go get my runes back from that crazy dog that killed me earlier. I don't know why he was so much stronger than a normal one. I just want to check actually. Yeah, my gear. This is all normal. I think I changed the talismans a bit for that boss that we took out last stream. I've had the Great Shield one for a while. Pearl Drake talisman I probably don't need right now, so I can take that off and go with the curved sword talisman. But this helps your guard counter damage by like 10%. Like the amount of damage that I did to the dog there on that one guard counter was like extremely low. I don't know why I felt like I did no damage to him. It wouldn't be the difference from the talisman, I'll tell you that. Okay. I'm just following the compass at the top. It's telling me my runes are this way. Also, I've said this before, but when I have the lights off and it's like still pretty dark out, most of the light on my face cam is from my TV, so like that's crazy. Look, when I look down, you can see it's quite dark. When I look up at like the bright red sky, it literally lights my room up red. That's crazy. That's kind of cool though. Caelid makes me red. Makes my whole room red. That's so funny. Just like playing with this. You guys have like a 5-second delay, but for me it's like I'm just doing this live. I just move my joystick and it's lighting up my whole room. That's so weird. Okay, anyways. We gotta get the runes. I see there's a lot more dogs too, so if they're just stronger in this area, they're just built different, I'm gonna have a tough time here. There's a lot of them. JMP said gotta watch out for dogs in this game. Yeah, normally they're not that bad, and that's specifically these guys, which I think are only in Caelid. There's always some sort of, like, you know, normal dogs that are in every area. These big T-Rex dogs, they're pretty common in Caelid, but they're not that bad. Like, they're a little strong, but I can usually kill them in a few hits. The one that killed me last time was insane, so I'm gonna grab the runes, and then I'm gonna get my revenge. And if he is still of the same strength, then it's gonna be tough. Because yeah, he seemed very powerful before. I'm just gonna sneak up on him. Oh, too late. Oh my god, bro. Look, he does... Oh my god, I thought I already died. He killed one of the sheep or something. Bro, I don't know why these guys... Why are these so much stronger than the other ones? He does over half my health bar in one hit. He does, like, more than enough to two-shot me. And they have so much more health than the other ones. Why is this dog so strong? I know I've said that the normal enemies lately in Caelid have felt weak, but this is a big jump from what we had before. This is a big jump. Jesus. I hit that guy enough times for him to get the full, like, bleed stack, you know? Like, he took bleed damage there, that's what killed him. Wow. Okay, so if all the dogs here are like that, then I guess we've hit a much stronger area of Caelid. Like, that guy was literally 5 times stronger than the dogs that that I'm used to fighting here. Super strange. There's a bunch more of them. I see at least like 5 more dogs over here, so. Okay. I did say I wanted stronger normal enemies. I've also said how like the tough enemies here, like the bosses and the mini bosses, have seemed almost too strong. So, I don't know. Venom Z says, what's your opinion on the GTA 6 new trailer? I haven't seen the GTA 6 trailer, unfortunately. I think I've seen like the thumbnail for it though, and I saw that it had like 10 million views in like 12 hours, so that makes sense. Makes sense that it's going insanely viral, because everyone wants GTA 6. Also, my dad was saying that it's set to release like soon. So I don't know where he heard that, I didn't verify it, but my dad was saying GTA 6 is coming out like soon, and if that's the case, I'll probably try to get it for my birthday or something, because yeah, I'm gonna want to play GTA 6. GTA 5 has been out for a long time. I haven't even played GTA 5 in like at least a year now, probably. But GTA 6, I'm ready for it when it finally does come out. Alright, dog number 2. Yeah, this one is just as tough as the last guy. Let me get up, please, before you attack again. Oh, there we go. We got him staggered. No, get him in the eye. I don't normally need that on the weak ones, but on these guys I do. I need to do the visceral attack. It could have helped so much. I feel like I already need to heal, bro. Because they do so much damage. He's gonna one-shot me again. There we go, he took the bleed. Alright, we're getting better. I'll get used to it, you know? These guys are way stronger than before, but I'll get used to it. Also, I don't know why there's so many sheep here, but it looks like they're all just getting eaten by these guys. Who knows why the sheep chose this area as their grazing grounds. Probably the worst spot. Or maybe the sheep were here first and the dogs are here for the sheep. But then the sheep could escape, so I don't know. Just a lot of sheep here. Also, they're the rams too, so they're trying to attack me. The sheep are attacking me. Bro. Come on, sheep. Don't be dumb. I'm here to save you. I'm here to kill your predators. And you're trying to attack me. Dumb sheep. Alright, let's go. Okay, how do we get this right? Just from the front. Right in the front of the face. R1, and that's, yeah. It's pretty much a one-shot. They can't survive my visceral attack. Which, I know they don't call them viscerals in this game, that's a Bloodborne thing. Apparently in this game they're called criticals. Which, I feel like they shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, sheep roll in this game for some reason. They don't do that in real life. You guys see that? The sheep literally roll around like in a ball. Like a Pokemon or something. Anyways, what else was I saying there? Before I got distracted by the rolling sheep. I don't remember. Oh yeah, about viscerals or whatever. Yeah, it's weird that they chose the word critical in this game for like, you know, like a big attack like that. Because criticals or crit is normally a thing like in RPG games for like, you know, like occasionally you have chance to do higher damage. Sometimes it's double, sometimes it's like a lot more. Most RPG games, which Elden Ring is an RPG game, most of them have, you know, a critical hit system. So you have a crit chance and you have crit rate. Like, I don't even know if that happens in this game. Does this game have like critical hits or anything? I don't think so. So they've called like those sneak up attacks basically criticals, which is just confusing. Okay, is someone tapping the heart emoji thing? YouTube has this new thing when it's you can tap on it and then it'll show the emojis flying up in the chat. I'm seeing that now, so I feel like someone's tapping on it. Yeah, I can do it as well. So I can put emojis on my own stream. I can tap on it and then I can make like smiley faces fly up. I don't know. I'm not sure if people are doing that or if YouTube's just making it look like people are doing it. I think they copied it from Instagram or something. BenMZ said it will release next year, and last time I checked it has 40 million views. Wow, just the trailer too for GTA 6. 40 million. It probably released no more than 2 days ago, so that's pretty impressive. It's getting a Mr. Beast amount of views. I know I'm being annoying, but who do you think is wrong, Pac or India? It's not really annoying to ask something like that, but I think you know, like, obviously, especially since this is brand new and we have no info on it. I don't know why I have to cough. I'm kind of thirsty. Anyways, especially because we don't have enough info on it, I'm definitely not going to answer that. And yeah, just overall, I think a lot of influencers try to not give opinions and stuff like that. Some do, and those are usually more political YouTubers or whatever, influencers. Yeah, I probably want to be more unbiased and stuff like that, just because it doesn't really matter to me. I don't live in India. I don't live in Pakistan. Unless it evolves into World War III, it's not going to affect me, so yeah. Either way, it seems crazy. I think, I don't know. For now, I'd say that that neither country should be bombing each other. It's usually just is not. Usually, nothing good comes of that, you know. Anyways, I've killed like 3 of these dogs now, so we have 2 left, and then there's some building. The building looks very small on the map, but yeah, there's something there. There better be something like worth it for me, like some loot, maybe a boss. I don't know. Actually, a boss here might be crazy if these guys are so strong. I guess we'll find out in a minute. We'll find out soon enough. There we go. Oh, come on. Missed the eye again. Alright. Definitely getting more used to them. We're getting into it, you know? I'm gonna kill all these dogs. I see another one all the way over there. Also, what are these guys actually called? I feel like I need to look on some, like, Elden Ring wiki and see their official name. That's usually how I find out, like, enemy names in this game. These dogs, I have no idea. Bro, what's with the sheep? They literally do no damage. They also don't give you, like, any runes either, because they're supposed to be, like, animals, you know, like, non-hostile enemies. They're not monsters. They're just these weird rolling sheep that do, like, 10 damage and give me, like, 39 runes. These guys do, like, 500 damage, and I don't actually know how many runes they give. I hope it's, like, at least 1,000, because they're pretty strong. Let's check out this one and see how many runes he gives. Bro, the sheep are just making this harder. They're a distraction. The dogs can two-shot me. I don't know why they do so much damage. Their health is one thing. Like, they've got a lot more health than they used to, but I'm okay with that. You know, I can still kill them in 10 hits, but when they two-shot me, they're doing more damage than a boss should. Like, it's so much damage. So much. And I don't have grace, so now we gotta go all the way back over there. I'm gonna have to ride past all the other dogs that I've already killed, so hopefully they just, you know, stay away. I might have to get a drink too, because I don't know why I'm so thirsty all of a sudden. Well, I'm not that thirsty, but I have like a dry mouth, you know? Like a dry throat. I need a drink. Anyways, let's get the runes back before I do anything here. Just runes are main priority. It's like 30k. It's almost enough for a level up. I might have to like genocide the sheep before I take out the big guy, because I feel like they're all just going to attack me again. Yeah, like, get the sheep away. This is who I'm here for. The sheep are not supposed to be a concern. Okay, good thing he kills the sheep too. But I think they're collateral. I don't think he's aiming for them. Neither am I, to be fair. That one I just I just collateraled that sheep. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on, you're done. Oh my god, another dog. Bro, this is wild. Oh no, this guy's still alive because I only hit him once with a normal attack. There we go. Jeez. I feel like I'm playing like Far Cry or something right now. For anyone who's watching and has played Far Cry before, either like Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5, Far Cry Primal mainly, you'll know that in that game, like, sometimes just like a lot can come from nothing, you know? Just like randomly, like, you know, groups of animals will start like fighting like in the middle of nowhere, and it can just like devolve into chaos. Um, that's what this reminds me of. Which I kind of like it when open world games have that, kind of like a sense of chaos. Because in Elden Ring, everything is like, you know, everything walks around like it's open, but everything has like specific spawn points, you know? There's no like random chance that an enemy is going to show up. You always know that an enemy is going to be there unless you've never been to that area. Like all these sheep and all these giant dogs that are here, they've all been specifically selected to spawn in certain spots in this, you know, this one area. But in something like Far Cry, I think it's more random. But, you know, even for a game like this, I like it when kind of that random craziness happens. It's just fun with open world games. It just adds to the wild nature of them, I guess. Um, Venom Z said, bro, there was even a video where Pakistan ministers are saying that they were the ones who attacked, and they first asked people religions before killing them. If people are not Muslim, they would kill them. If that's true, then that's definitely really crazy, because I know there are Muslims in India as well, but there's also, you know, a lot of other religions like Hindu and Sikh or whatever. I think there's Christians in India too. And I think Pakistan is all Muslim, basically. So if they're asking people their religion and then killing them if they don't say Muslim, that's kind of like, well, that's like terrorism, basically. So if that's the case, that means that Pakistan is doing like terrorism on India. But I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I couldn't tell you. I'd have to hear more about it, basically. Yeah, India is doing some stupid stuff, like they attacked Pak cities where civilians live. But Pak tried to do same as well, including where we live. India literally did all that like 5 minutes ago. Really, so this is like breaking news? I'll have to look into it then after I end my stream tonight. I'll have to look up what's going on in India and Pakistan. And yeah, if it's literally like, if you're getting bombed like where you live in Venom Z, that's pretty crazy. I assumed you were saying it kind of jokingly, or your brother. When Fateh was saying earlier, he said, if I don't ever watch your streams again, assume I died because of the war going on. I guess that's less joking and maybe more realistic then, if you guys are literally getting bombed where you live. That's pretty crazy. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Anyways, I'm gonna head over to these buildings because they're right here. I don't know if there's gonna be like a grace or something over here, because this little like cliff that I've kind of been going up so far tonight. There's not much here besides all the giant dogs and all the sheep. There's not really a lot like going on. So yeah, there is a grace here actually. I can tell. Not because I'm all-seeing, but because I can see the golden glitter here, which means that there is indeed a grace. There's also a merchant, because I see his donkey. So that's kind of cool. Isolated merchant's shack. Don't mind if I do. Lost grace discovered. We'll just rest here. I don't think I have enough runes left to upgrade, but let's see. Okay, I need 38,000, so we're quite close. About 4,000 runes, and then I can get a nice little upgrade. Which hopefully that works out. Oh yeah, the dogs respawned. Because I rested at the grace. This is that kind of game. I want to go home. Why does this have so many likes? It's got enough appraisals that the message, like the symbol or the icon of the message is like glowing gold. I don't know what you need to get that. 100 appraisals? I don't know. I hear a beetle actually. I don't see one, but I hear one. It's probably just like right down there. We'll check that out in a minute. Same with this tree. This one tree here looks very ominous. Before we look at this, I want to speak to the merchant and see what he is selling. Perhaps it'll be something of use to me. Be wary of mushroom. Okay. Hello, merchant.
Well, there's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
So I'm pretty sure there's more than one isolated merchant, because I think I've spoken with at least one other merchant before that was also named Isolated Merchant. Plus, I'm pretty sure he had the same dialogue too. I don't think this guy has unique dialogue. Most of these merchants have repeating dialogue, but there's like different types of them, you know? There might be a few one-off merchants or exclusive ones, but I think they kind of like categorize them by types. So there's the isolated merchants, they all wear the white cape like that, and maybe they all have a yellow hat too, I don't know. But they, I'm guessing they all have the same dialogue. Interesting. What is he selling? Dragon wound grease. Festering bloody finger. Gravel stone. I don't know if I've seen that before. Ritual pot. Lost ashes of war. Spiked castus. That's a fist. Some arrows. Beast repellent torch. That makes me think of nothing but Bloodborne. I don't think they called them beast repellent torches, but in Bloodborne, torches were beast repellent. Mainly the beast patients that were in a certain. There was a certain area in Bloodborne with these enemies. They were like these little beast people, and if you had a torch, you could literally make them like it would literally repel them. They would back up from you. So that has to be a reference to that, right? Sacrificial twig. Got a gear set here. Land of reeds. Oh, it's like a samurai armor. It's kind of cool. Is that the default armor if you choose the samurai class? Could be. Gateway. Hidden cave. Okay. I don't think he's selling anything too useful, but you know.
Have a safe journey.
You too, buddy, even though you're not going anywhere. You have a safe journey too. Alright, let me look at chat and then we'll continue here. I might need to get a drink as well, because I'm just really thirsty. I ate like a big bowl of ice cream before I started the stream. And I don't normally get thirsty while eating ice cream. Like, actually drinking anything while eating ice cream is just like blasphemous, because the drink just doesn't taste cold anymore. Even if it has ice, it's going to be warmer than your ice cream. But yeah, after I eat ice cream, I get thirsty. You know, it kind of kicks in. Um, Venom Z said, we were about to get bombed, but India stopped the attack. And you can check the news that came a week before. You will see they actually did ask religions before killing. And this whole war is against terrorism. Against terrorism? So you're saying that, because you live in India, correct? So you're saying that, like, from your country's perspective, you're doing this to combat terrorism? Which makes sense. I mean, if Pakistan did basically kill people in India just based on religion, then they're doing terrorism on your country. And then it makes sense to respond to that, you know? But at the same time, I do need more info on it or whatever. Because I'm just hearing this from one perspective. The stuff that you're telling me about, at least, I haven't heard of. Like, I didn't hear anything about that. And you said that was a week ago. JMP says, are you going for a quality build? A quality build? Depends what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by quality build. Like, do I care about it? Is that what you mean? Because, yeah, I mean, kinda. It's not something that, like, I'm really that focused on, but yeah, I'm trying to stick to a certain build, mainly strength and dexterity, and a bit of faith. Gotta have a bit of faith. Of course, a lot of vigor and endurance. Mainly just strength and dexterity. That's what people keep telling me. People keep telling me that I'm going for a strength dex build, so it's basically true. Just really high damage, I guess. A lot of damage. Quality infused. I don't know what you mean by quality infused. Is that like a term in the game that I might not know about yet? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by quality infused. Is infusing like a system in the game? Because I'm not sure. I don't know, man. Pretty much. Alright. Well, I guess we'll get to that then, like when it comes up. I'm down to do some quality infusing, whatever that looks like. It has to do with Ashes of War. Do you mean just like when you change the skill? Or is that just something else? Because I have played with that a little bit. I have quite a few, Ashes of War from the Scarabs, and I've changed a few of them on my weapons. On my Bloodhound's Fang, I have the default skill for this, the Bloodhound's Finesse, which is quite good. And I'm pretty sure this Great Shield doesn't have a skill, so I can just always use the Bloodhound's Finesse, and it's always nice. Also, I do recognize this. I don't remember if I've ever looked at this on stream or not, but I definitely remember this, like, Colosseum building all the way down there. And there's literally a massive living jar. That's what they call them, right? Living jars. And he's just, like, sitting there with his arms crossed. Like, we'll get to this at some point. I have no idea how it's gonna work, but I mean, he looks massive. I'm pretty sure I did see this on stream, because I think I remember talking about it. Look how big he looks. If he's literally that big, that's like, would he even see me, or would I look like an ant compared to him? Unless that building is smaller than it looks from over here, because it looks pretty big to me. He's almost as tall as it, so... That living jar looks absolutely huge. Visions of lovable sword, therefore let there be battle. Yeah. Okay, there's the scarab that I was hearing earlier. Oh, there's something down there. Actually, I do remember seeing that as well. I remember looking down there and seeing that. Oh my god, he sees me. It's like Gollum, but he's like an arcane one or something. Look, he's blue. How did he see me? There's a magic Gollum down there, and he's shooting giant arrows at me. Bro. I don't even want to step close to that edge, because if I get hit with one of those arrows, I'm gonna be a goner. Okay, well there's some crazy stuff going down there. We'll get there eventually, I guess. I'm not gonna try to go down there right now, but it looks insane. Let's get this scarab before he goes away. He's gonna have an Ash of War for me. Sky Shot. Guess Sky Shot makes sense when I have that golem below me that's shooting. Anyways, as for this little spot with the isolated merchant, I think we're done here. So I'm actually gonna go back to the grace that we started at tonight. Or not the one we started at, but the one we... You know. Yeah, basically where we started. Basically. Here. Dragon Barrow West. So I'm pretty sure I've been here. Well, I know I've been here because we have the grace there. I've seen this Coliseum, but I haven't been there. So I've probably looked at it from maybe here before, and now we've seen it from a higher angle. But for the rest of tonight, I want to go this way, around here. I want to see what's happening in this direction. This is going to be straight through this this kind of archway that was by the grace. So we're going to figure that out. JMP said, quality infusion mixed the weapon's skill with both strength and dex. Yeah, Bloodhound's Fang is very good. So I've been told. Yeah, I'm often told that Bloodhound's Fang is one of the best starter weapons. I've had it for a while now. You get it from a mini-boss at an Everjail in Limgrave. One of the Bloodhounds. You know, there's several of them. So one of the named Bloodhounds, I think. You get the Fang from him, and yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's better than all the other weapons I have. At least the ones that I've upgraded. Anyways, quality infusion sounds cool whenever I unlock that, I guess. And skill with strength and dex. Maximum damage. Anyways, we're back where I said I was going to go over here, so I want to get back on the horse now. And then, you know, see what's the other way. So we basically just went left there, and then that was one place. This will be another. And there's the Divine Tower there. Let's go this direction first. Actually, we could even go here. This is all pretty open. No. Not that. That's the well. Okay, it's all connecting. This is the deep sea upper well, so I know I've been down there. We know we've been down there. I maybe haven't seen all of it, but I've... main part of it. I also killed a rune bear down there. He's pretty strong. Okay, we've got a skull here. Just grab that. Golden runes. Alright. This little area looks quite empty. Quite isolated. So we've got this like ravine down below. Yeah, why does this look so empty? I guess I haven't been over here. Maybe there's just not much here. I don't know. Maybe I actually have just rode through here, but there was like nothing, so... What's this? I feel like I heard something. I heard something big. It's a dragon. Oh, what the hell? It's two dragons. Whoa, this is weird. This is really weird. I've never seen two dragons before, like together in this game. Each dragon is like a unique boss, right? Like not even a mini boss? So how does two dragons work? It'd probably be tough to fight only one of them at a time. I feel like you'd have to fight both. Okay, I'm not gonna go down there yet, because I'm probably going to die. There's another dragon earlier on in Caelid that I've decided we're gonna go back to, because he was too strong just on his own. Two of these guys, I feel like it's gonna be insane. They see me? No. They haven't seen me, but yeah, these guys are big. These are big dragons. Oh, this one maybe saw me. Why is he still moving here? Bro. Why is he getting so close? Oh my god. This dragon is literally coming up at me. No weak foe ahead. At least I got him separated from the other one, right? Should I try fighting this dragon? I don't know, man. Should I try it on horseback? I've actually never really thought of that, I feel like. Okay, the dragon's stuck, actually. He can't get up here. Depraved, welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm being hunted by a dragon right now. He got stuck on something, but let's try fighting him. Let's just try, you know? Oh god, he's gonna be too strong. I already know I'm not strong enough for this guy. Let's just try it. I'm gonna try it on a horseback, too. Horseback on the dragon. Oh, he doesn't have a boss health bar. Okay, so it's a weaker dragon. It's 2 weaker dragons, that's what it is. Every dragon that I've fought so far in this game has a full boss health bar. This one doesn't. He has a smaller health bar. This dragon is killable. We can maybe take him out, I just have to be really good at this. Don't get hit, because I don't know how much damage he's gonna do. But his health ain't that bad. He's killable. You know? I'm gonna try to stay on the horse, too. I don't know why I've never thought of this, but it's maybe a good idea for dragons. Just be on horseback. Because you can move way faster and... yeah. Okay, don't let the horse die. Don't let the horse die. JMP says it's just a baby. This is a baby dragon? I guess he is smaller. He's smaller than the other dragons I've fought. I don't know if it's meant to be a baby. I guess it's meant to be like a smaller dragon, you know? Like a wyvern. Well, I think all the dragons in this game are wyverns. Wyverns are dragons that don't have arms, you know? Like his wings are his arms. But they're all like that, right? I think all the dragons are like that. Normally wyverns are smaller than, you know, like 4-armed dragons or 4-legged. Okay, anyways. He is smaller than, I think, all the other dragons I've fought, but he's not, like, small. He's smaller, but he's not small. I'm surprised I haven't been hit yet. I haven't taken any damage yet from this guy. He hit my horse. My horse is still alive. I've already got him halfway, so, like, we're gonna go kill the other one, too. We're gonna take these dragons out. Come on, buddy. Oh, I need my stamina. Come on. I think horseback is the way to go, though. Like, I might be able to go back and kill the bigger dragon now, because horseback against the dragon is working well. This guy doesn't breathe fire. I've just noticed that as well. This dragon doesn't breathe. No fire, no magic, no poison, no scarlet rot, no nothing. He's a flameless dragon. Oh my god, get up. No fire breathing. You can still fly, but, no. This is a lesser dragon. Lesser Elden Ring dragon. Come on, buddy. You're almost done. I still have to hit him like 50 times to kill him, but, you know, it's less than 100 times, right? Come on. Come on. Just keep hitting him in the nuts. Hit him in the weak spot. Oh, there goes the horse. Okay, he's almost done. He's almost done. Oh my god, bro. This is why I needed to be on the horse. I was so lucky to not get hit. I just knew this guy was gonna almost one-shot me. Even though he's much weaker than the other dragon. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got him. Jesus Christ. He didn't even give me that many runes. It's like 2,000. Alright, we'll call that guy a mini-boss. But yeah, he's not a boss. I think any of the dragons that have the boss health bar are bosses. This one was not. He was smaller. Small wyvern. But he's dead. Now we know there's a second one, so it's kind of good that I actually baited this guy up the mountain. Because, yeah. I initially wasn't planning to actually try fighting them at all tonight, but now we know. He's not that tough. And there's another one down in their little pond. So we're gonna go kill that one too. Fateh Gill said, stuff is getting serious. Nuclear bombs expected right now. Civilians attacked. I don't want to die young. Yeah, I'll really have to look into this after tonight's stream and see what you're talking about, because if all this stuff is escalating right now, it's It's crazy. I mean, here in Canada, it's like 6:30 in the morning, but over in India, I guess it's like the middle of the day, so it could be some crazy stuff going on. Especially if you're like repeating stuff that you heard on the news or whatever. Nuclear bombs expected, civilians attacked. Nukes would be crazy. I still think to this day, no, like putting Hiroshima and Nagasaki aside, which weren't nuclear bombs, by the way, those were atomic. No country has ever dropped a nuclear bomb on another country, right? I'm pretty sure no country's actually been nuked before. We haven't seen it yet. And yeah, I think that would start World War III, or it would end World War III, as in everybody dies. JMP said, "Bros single-handedly ending Greyroll's bloodline." Greyroll. I recognize the name Greyroll. Is that someone that I've already killed, maybe? Was there a dragon named Greyroll? I don't remember. The first dragon I killed was Flying Dragon Agil. And then I never even killed Smaragd, who's the Glintstone Dragon in Liurnia, the one you're supposed to kill before you go to Raya Lucaria, even though he's way weaker than both of the bosses there. Or way stronger, I mean. Renala took me hours, but, I mean, the Red Wolf was pretty easy, and Smaragd was insane. I do think we're strong enough now, because that was so long ago, but that was back when I was in Liurnia. I still haven't killed him. I think Agil was actually the only dragon I took out in Liurnia, or in Limgrave. He was the Limgrave dragon. There's another Glintstone dragon we saw in Liurnia when I went to where the towers are. The Three Sisters or whatever. That dragon, I don't even know if I tried fighting him, but I feel like he's harder than Smaragd. There's a white dragon that I saw here that was way too strong, here in Caelid. There's also a white dragon in Altus Plateau that is way too strong. And that dragon, I think, is the biggest one I've seen. He had like 4 wings. I don't know. I've seen a lot of dragons. I think we've actually only killed one. One main one. Now we're killing small ones here in Caelid. Got smaller dragons. Fateh says, nah, India and Pakistan got huge egos. If you see the nuclear bomb, find my ashes in it and give me a shout out. Will do. If I see the nuclear bomb. Implying that if a bomb went off in India at the blast, I'd be able to see it from Canada. That'd have to be quite the nuke. Then if a nuke in India is visible to me in Canada, the explosion would be so big that it would send the ocean over here, you know? Like a tsunami would kill me soon after India gets blown up. I think any nuke that big would just make a tsunami that would go over the entire planet. Grail is the mother of all drakes. She's the giant one in Caelid, who's stuck to the grounds. Standing idle in Caelid is crazy. T, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I guess standing idle in Caelid maybe isn't the best idea. And this can kind of come out of nowhere here. Seemingly. I was just talking earlier about how all the enemies in Elden Ring basically have like set spawn points or whatever, but yeah, I have been snuck up on a few times. Maybe more in Caelid than in other areas. Anyways, I don't know who Grail is. Maybe that's the dragon that I tried fighting before. I don't know. I'll have to look it up maybe, or find out later. There's a white dragon. You guys tell me, because you guys know. So without spoilers, the dragon that is here, at below Aeonia, maybe like either right before or right after this grace, the Caelid Highway South. I'm thinking somewhere around here. There was a big white dragon, and it was a scarlet rot. It was breathing scarlet rot on me, and it was too strong. I'm not high enough level to take on that dragon right now. Eventually, we'll come back to that dragon, and I don't know if the dragon's going to be tougher than Commander O'Neill or not, but I will be back to kill him as well. So eventually, we will kind of do like a, what's the word? Like a once-over or whatever, over Caelid. After I've done all the main stuff in Caelid and we've taken out Radon, then we'll probably go back through Caelid and do all the stuff that I didn't get done. Like all the bosses I didn't kill. So we'll take out O'Neill, we'll take out the bigger dragon. Right now we've got small ones, so I'll take out the other one too. Because we know that we saw a second dragon down at that little pond or whatever it was. Oh, what is this? Resummon steed. Oh, because my steed died. I have to use Crimson Tears. Is there no, Nah, we should test this actually. Are the dragons going to respawn if I go to the Grace? Because it didn't say enemy felled or anything. Which means if the game is not really considering it a mini-boss, if the game is considering them like normal enemies, that means the dragon's going to respawn. The one that I already killed. Let's kill the other dragon first, maybe, and then like loot the area, and then... Well, I want to be on the dragon for the fight, because or on the mount, I guess. Let's just use a flask, it's fine. I have more than enough. Yeah. Use a flask, get the mount back. Fighting the dragon was surprisingly easier when I was on Torrent, the horse. Arms required ahead. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, there's the other dragon, so let's take him out. So they both started in that swamp, but you guys saw, I was up on the cliff there just observing. Just like, you know, checking out dragons at the zoo or something. And then one of them saw me, and he slowly, like, just kept creeping up this path towards me, and then he got stuck somewhere. Actually, he got stuck here. He got stuck literally on this thing. He was trying to fit through here, and he couldn't. So, yeah. We're gonna go kill the other dragon. We're taking out Grail's bloodline, as JMP said it. He said, nah, you probably haven't found her yet. T says, there's a cathedral with a site of grace next to the white scarlet rot dragon. Easier to find that way. Okay, so the white scarlet rot dragon is the one that I've fought then. And there's a cathedral nearby, and that leads to the other dragon, Grail. Which I guess we'll have to take out Grail eventually as well, but if I can't even take out the white scarlet rot dragon, then I guess Grail is going to be way too tough, right? All I know is that there is a ton of dragons in this game, which is pretty awesome. You know, dragons do need to be a part of traditional fantasy. It makes sense. So I like that this game has a lot of dragons. I think I've only killed one major one. And now about to be two smaller ones. Let's go get the other guy. I'm assuming he's the same size. I think he is. I don't think he's any bigger than the last one. Oh, here's the loot. What treasure are they hiding here? Grab it. Grab it. Quick. Gravelstone. Okay, gravelstone must be rare, because it's got that purple hue to it. There's another dragon over there, bro. 3 small dragons, then. This one's next. As long as they don't breathe fire on me, or scarlet rot, I guess we're fine. I think dragons can breathe everything in this game. There's probably like an ice dragon, too. The one in Altus Plateau is doing lightning. I think I've seen a poison one as well. The one in Liurnia was the glintstone dragons. They do like magic, arcane magic. You know, just like giant blue bolts. These guys don't breathe nothing, which is nice. It's nice not being hit by a projectile while fighting a dragon. Because dragons are just kind of OP, you know? They're already like giant flying beasts. Why are they able to breathe all sorts of elemental attacks out at you as well, right? Like, dragons are just OP, bro. These ones not so much. This is more like a classic, like, fantasy wyvern. I think wyverns are supposed to breathe fire too, or like poison or something, but these ones ain't bad. These guys are chill. These are the chill baby dragons, I guess. It's kind of loud. It keeps splashing into the water. They're still big stompers. I heard the stomping before I even saw them. If you guys like were watching on the stream, you probably heard me say like, oh, I hear something big. And then I look over the cliff and I saw 2 dragons. It's quite a surprise. I don't know why this is so much easier on a horse, though. I need to try this for all future dragon fights. It's so much better on a horse, because you can move so fast. Like, I just go around him. Every time he does an attack, just go around. It's, like, way better. Like, I can almost do this no-hit. Have I been hit yet by this guy? I don't think this one's hit me yet. I feel like we're not doing bleed damage though. Has my bleed stacked up on this guy? I can't tell, because he still has a lot of health. Without the boss health bar, he still has, you know, quite a bit of health. I don't know if I'm doing bleed to him or not. Maybe dragons are immune to it. They might be immune to bleed damage. Because I can't tell. There we go. Okay. I think he took bleed damage at the end there. Because based on what his health bar looked like, it looked like he still should have been hit a few more times. So I think the bleed stacked up and he took the full load, if you know what I'm saying. Sliver of meat. Alright, I've already been streaming for a while, so I'll probably end soon. It's almost 7 AM now for me. I'd like to maybe get to a new point of grace. Yeah, because there's not really one like in this area. We have another dragon here. I don't really want to kill another dragon. Also, I feel like these guys might respawn. Just the fact that there's 3 of them here. I feel like the game might have these dragons respawn. I don't think they're gonna be the, you know, like kill once enemies. I think they're gonna come back, so if that's the case, we're now at the point in the game where dragons are normal enemies, which is crazy. But I'd like to find a grace, if we can. What's this? Oh, you hit these things, right? Do I want to do this right now? Try dragon? I don't know, I'm a bit confused by the message there. Try dragon. I've seen one of these before and I don't remember how you do this. No, you don't hit it. So you must need some sort of dragon thing for that. Let's read chat. JMP said Grail is in a different area. But she can't fight back. Free 70k runes. 75k runes. Wait, so Grail is a boss that doesn't fight back and you just get 75k runes? UB Games, welcome to the stream. Elden Ring and chill. I had someone who said the same thing when I was streaming Doom once. I did a Doom Eternal stream and someone commented like, Doom Eternal and chill? Because yeah, Elden Ring and Doom share one thing in common, and that's that neither of them are really chill at all. They have no chill. But you know, I'm a chill streamer, so I can make games with no chill still kind of chill. Tonight's been pretty chill, even though I've been attacked by a bunch of dragons and giant dogs. It's still a pretty chill stream, you know. I've also been attacked by sheep, which normally are not that aggressive. They don't like me tonight. T says there's also a frost dragon later in the game. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I fought my first frost enemy recently here in Caelid. It was one of the deathrite birds, and it was doing like frost breath. So I can only imagine there's a frost dragon as well. Makes sense. You gotta have a dragon for every element, right? JMP says frost dragon sucks. You get the dragon to hit it. Wait, really? So the only way to open whatever this statue thing is to get the dragon to hit it? That's kind of interesting. Like I said, I'm not gonna fight this third dragon right now. But we will come back here probably like next stream, and then maybe I'll try that. I'll try to get the dragon to hit this and see what it does. I remember one of these being like in Stormville or something. Stormville doesn't have a dragon, right? So I don't know what you're supposed to hit it with there. Oh, I think I got like one of like the omens or something to do it. I'm trying to remember. I don't really know. I've seen one of these before, but okay. So we want a dragon to hit that, not with breath, I guess, because these guys don't do that. I just need the dragon to melee it. Got another one of these fire walls. There's no grace here. I was hoping for a grace, but oh, right now we're actually going back down this way. I see a giant scarab. Is that one that I've already killed? Oh, I probably haven't been this way because of the Everjail. Okay, we haven't been this way. I also said I wanted to do the Everjail. That's something else we'll do next stream. I'm just gonna check quickly to see if there's a grace here. If there's a grace in this direction, that's great. Because that'd be a good place to leave it off. Otherwise, oh my god. I'm so dumb, I didn't even see the dragon right there. I didn't even see the sleeping dragon. Okay, screw the scarab, I need to go. Well, here's the Everjail. How did I not even see that dragon, bro? He looked like these trees that are in the ground. Celia Everjail makes sense. I guess the dragon literally just looked like a bunch of roots to me. Alright, we gotta get out of here and find a grace. They won't even let me open the map here probably because of the dragon. Alright buddy, I'll come kill you later, okay? You have fun. I'll kill you later. Am I even going like in the right direction here? Probably not. There's another dragon over there. Let's grab these runes. Okay, I think we're chilling. So what's kind of like our last grace? I guess we're still here. Dragon Barrow West. We got a new grace tonight at the isolated merchant's shack. But we're gonna stick at this grace. We'll come back over this way next stream. That's not that won't be too far from now. I should be streaming this game again on Sunday night, hopefully. So just 4 nights from now, we should be playing Elden Ring again. We'll go back. I'll kill the dragons that I didn't kill. Maybe re-kill the ones that I already have killed, because they might respawn. And I'll try to get a dragon to hit that statue and see what happens. Because I don't know if I've ever successfully destroyed one of those or not. But they have that glowing crack, which implies you're supposed to hit them. That's how it works in Doom, so, you know. Anyways, we also have enough for a level up. So I will just double check chat before I end stream, but we are also able to hit level 81 now. Because I have enough runes. And I think I want to do Vigor. I've been saying a lot lately that I need more health. I might be slacking on the Vigor a little bit, even though it's my highest stat now at level 31. I feel like you maybe just want Vigor to be higher. Much higher than everything else. So yeah, level 31 Vigor brings me to 1037 HP. Only had 994. It should be a slightly noticeable increase. And we'll just keep doing it. I might just keep upgrading my Vigor until I get Vigor like 35. Just get a bunch of health, and I can survive more bosses and stuff. We'll see. Of course, I think every upgrade you do kind of just increases all your defenses, which is good. Okay, let's exit out here now that we're all saved up. Level 81. 102 hours now of Elden Ring. Grail's Dragon Barrow. So that's where I've heard the name Grail before. This area is called Grail's Dragon Barrow. It's a sub-area in Caelid. But supposedly Grail isn't here. Grail is somewhere else, even though I'm in her Dragon Barrow. Okay, nothing new in chat, so yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream on Elden Ring, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.